Video entry 432. Time, 06:25.
RZR is a story of an alternative, dystopian Los Angeles.
Don't do that.
It takes place in an area of LA called the Grid Zone, which is an area that is steeped deep in black market crime, technology, cryptocurrency, and the story takes you into this world of neural implants, hacker culture, and the deep, deep, dark barrels of the human condition. RZR follows our title character of Grimm, who, after 2 tours of duty during a nuclear war in Eastern Europe, comes back to Los Angeles and gets immersed in overnight hackathons and hacker culture, and is obsessed with creating technology that can elevate humankind and can make the human race better. And he develops a technology that he calls the Acumen, and it is a chip implanted into your frontal lobe. And what it allows him to do is access all the World Wide Web instantaneously, cognitively execute, store, and use that information in real time. That would make you cognitively superhuman. And that is the power that Grimm finds.
It's brilliant, X. I'm proud of you.
What attracted me to RZR was honestly the writing. When I got the script, obviously it was just Zelsi and Grimm, but I really related to their relationship. Like, they sharpen each other.
I gotta re-up. You holding?
Always holding.
There's certain roles when you read it, you're like, I know this. What someone is willing to do, the lengths they're willing to go because of fear, you know? And I think inside, as someone who's broken, I think his driving force is fear that motivates him.
She is led by her wits and her intelligence, where she'll stop at nothing to achieve what she wants to achieve. And so this has been just really awesome for me because I've never played a character like this. And so I feel like it's such a compliment. Probably one of my favorite roles that I've ever played.
Hurry up, the DMV should be easy for you hacker motherfuckers, huh?
I'm almost in.
Now shut the fuck up and type keyboard monkey.
You know, he just wants to be recognized. He just, you know, like everybody else, you know, but through this world that we're living in, he has to maneuver, right? And it's not that he does bad things, right? But if you understand this world, Davila has to do these things in order to survive.
I know how he plays, man. He plays for real, and he gets deep into his character, so when you play against him, you better be ready, man.
The land family, Nuestra Tierra, we control 80% of the nodes on the grid because of loyalty and discipline.
I run the grid on the futuristic dark side of LA. You know, Felix's character, he's been around a long time, so he's been through it all, you know, so he has different layers to him, but right now he's being challenged.
Get the address on the plates. I don't give a fuck what he said.
I love to work with people that love what they're doing. You know, there's no, I'm doing this for the money, or it's easier, and that's what this was. It's like everybody on the set loved what they were doing, and that makes it really simple for an actor.
With Grimm's warehouse is a lot of, that gritty sort of technology, because he's figuring out how he can make this stuff given the world that he's inhabiting.
So what we're seeing here are elements of his existence. Elements of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency run rampant throughout the series because cash is obsolete in this world. We thought it'd be really, really important to create an honest workspace. This is basically his battle station. So this is where all the hacking and sort of everything comes to life. So a lot of inspirations came from that cyberpunk kind of world.
It's so important because it's a character in and of itself. The space that everyone inhabits tells a story about who they are as a person.
In this setting, you just like show up and it was cool. They had everything lit. It's this huge room, and so those have been the most fun scenes so far. We're just like the two of us talking, figuring out all this stuff.
When you're going to tell a science fiction story, the first thing you have to do is build your world.
Really looking into something and being like, where is it going to actually go? Because technology is advancing so quickly, it's really hard to stay ahead of it.
So this scene is supposed to be a futuristic cyberpunk NFT art gallery. We've dressed it with CRT monitors, with live cameras that are interactive, and then up here on the projectors, what we're doing is we're featuring exclusive NFT art.
The show has a lot of characters. I believe it's 152 changes plus stunts. You know, with the stunts we have to do multiples, plus we have background, plus our main cast, who's absolutely amazing, and everybody's working so hard. Getting to bring these characters to life has been, I love the word magical. It's one of my favorite words.
We're trying to accomplish an absolute mountain of a production. I think the bar we set's very high, and you know, we're really trying to achieve that. And I think we are achieving that in many, many ways. Our producers are incredible. We have a really incredible team.
When it comes to the action, the safety, it's my job to basically be everyone's dad on set, whether they like it or not. Right now we're setting up the fight between Grimm and Via. These guys have worked really hard on it. David's doing all of his own stunts, so that even makes this job even easier. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna have these two engage in a nice little knife fight, and they're using the environment that they have to their advantage against them and for them. I'm really excited to be part of this project. I will be shocked. This is our early season. I'm already looking forward to season 2.
Tell me about Grimm, Felix, and what is the seed?
And the story becomes a chess match of him and other black market crime sort of warring factions, and him walking the dental floss of his own morality while trying to be the lesser of evils amongst a den of thieves.
People like Elon Musk and guys that are, are obsessed and that are geniuses, but that sometimes have these sort of morally questionable actions. And it's a very complex thing because in a way the series shows that you sort of can't have one without the other.
And the writers have found a way to using sci-fi as a sort of mode of storytelling to open up conversations about a lot of different aspects of the human condition.
It's still a story about this one individual at heart, like trying to progress himself and trying to take down the man in the system. The technology is just what's surrounding it.
David refuses to follow the mold of the typical Hollywood formula. It's an NFT, or it's some sort of digital project through some niche organization, or you're like, how did you, David, he's like, don't worry about it, man, we'll get it. And I'm like, all right, we'll get it.
I'm so grateful for Gala Film. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to bring this story to life. I'm so grateful for blockchain, Web3, and the NFT community. If it weren't for me finding NFTs in March of 2021, I wouldn't be here right now. I've really found a home, and I believe that Web3 and blockchain is the future for not just cinema, but also art, film, music, and intellectual property. And I'm excited to be creating and producing the first ever live action series produced by Hollywood by Web3 companies. I believe that this is only the beginning of a tsunami of motion in cinematic storytelling, and RZR is really only the beginning.